Hey, what's up there, YouTube? And maybe Facebook. This is crazy working, man. Not fun as crazy Larry Lexington. Say hi, Larry.
Hey.
Yeah, I was just thinking on YouTube, for YouTube, to ask Larry a question. What is the most biggest job you ever had, let alone doing it by yourself? What is the biggest job you ever had, Larry? And did you have to do it by yourself, or did you have a group of us to help you with that?
I do it myself sometimes.
Yeah. Except for that one housing project that we did, huh? That a long time ago. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching M&G lawn mowing. I love these guys. These guys are awesome. Man, just tired. Yeah, and there's my work injury. This time it's not my left hand, me too. Yeah, I would never stoop to break any more bones on my body. Yep. Flesh wound. Yep. So Larry, would you ever do a housing project ever again?
Probably.
Would you also have me with it too?
Maybe. As long as you don't work too close again.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, that's true. That we did that a volunteer job, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when we was working at High Valley Developmental, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody kept creaking our dreams, so we put a refrigerator all the time.
Those jerks, huh?
Yeah. Really?
And someone put pepper in my fucking drink.
Yeah, and somebody dumped our drink too.
Yeah. Yep.
Disrespectful jerks.
Yeah, Pepsi. God, I wish Pepsi would sponsor me right about now, so I can get free Pepsi from them instead of free cash. Freaking. There's not a dull moment that goes around my street. I'm Larry. What do you think?
Yep.
There's always show-offs, ambulances, firefighters. You name it, bro. Sometimes it sucks. But first responders gotta do what they gotta do, huh? Yep. Sorry, I'm leaning my tablet that I'm recording on YouTube. Down and up. Up or down. So do you like Wabs 1? her ears up or wound. Freaking Barbara Walters impression. Jesus Christ. Hi, my name is Baba Wawa. God, I miss that old lady on Channel 6 News. That was fun. Baba Wawa. Freaking old broad. Think Butch is asleep? Okay, just give me a minute.
I don't know. It's near cold.
You ever thought about calling him?
I don't believe in bothering people if they want to call.
Yeah, I prefer to have you call him. Because I think his phone is being weird.
As you all saw earlier, it was 100 degrees. I believe it felt like 112 around there, and here it is now. 103. It was like 115.
Weather update.
I'd say about 2 to 3 more hours of work, so that we better keep going.
Nice. 2 or 3 hours of work. Nice. I know how that feels. I used to work for 8 hours a night. Fuck that. I ain't gonna do that again. I'd hate to work at night or during graveyard shift or swing shift. What do you think, bro?
Yeah.
I used to have family that did that. Work graveyards and come home all worn the hell out. It would kind of suck for them. They sleep all day and then go to work. Yeah, it would suck for them. I tried saying, why don't you just work during the day? And it's like, not enough time in the day. That's why some of my families have like Fridays and Saturdays off. But also sometimes I would hate to have Fridays off, especially if it's my birthday, if I had a choice in the matter. But I decided to work on my birthday for a little work. Doesn't hurt. I'm learning.
Yep.
A little extra work on my birthday. And if my boss was nice, he would just say, hey, why don't you take your birthday off? It's like, I'm like, dude, I want to work. Consider this as a birthday gift. Take a day off. I would say thank you and awesome. But can I have my lunch now? Sure. It's your day off. Yeah. Sometimes my family has days off on their work. I'm learning.
Yeah.
And sometimes you do have days off on your birthday, huh, Larry?
I know, sometimes I work, and then after
Besides,
work, then I have a birthday party or something.
yeah, I would hate that. If since I guess I suggested restaurant jobs, I'd be like from 10 in the morning to like 10, to like 2, 3 in the afternoon. And if I have to work late, I'd be telling my boss, you gotta pay me more. Kinda sucks, but yeah. What do you think?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, kind of sucks when you have to work late and stay late and all this other spaz. But I guess that's what you call overtime pay. I'm Larry.
Yep.
But with me working on weekends, I'd have to say yes to my boss. And that means I would have to quit going to D&D on Saturdays. Yep. Me and my ugly ass Wile Coyote feet. Yeah, I'm filming my feet for some reason. And if I have to come home scarred up from work and smelling like grease, oh yeah. I mean, it would kind of suck, though, if I was to be chosen to work weekends and all this other spaz and shit. And if I have to work on my days off, that would suck even worse. That's why I said, if my boss doesn't give me a day off at all, and my boss calls me in when he or she is on paid time off or PTO, I'd be basically recording that shit and sending it to HR. Human resources. For most of you guys do not know what HR means. And sorry, Tyler, I'm not playing a game right now, dude. If you get this video on YouTube, shout out to you, Tyler, and your police coworkers, dude. Well, if I have to work on police cars, they would have to get me in handcuffs and say, hey, we're going to pay you yearly for cleaning our cars every freaking day. And that means they would have to put me in a grayish jumpsuit. Not a prison jumpsuit either.
Blind you with pepper spray.
Yeah. Freaking tired, man. I'm like literally drained out of my energy today. Sorry, Tyler, I'm not playing Magic Arena today. But anyways, if you were to have to wash an officer's car for a living, what would he say if he did a really good job? First, let me know in the comment section, then you would answer, Larry.
Yeah, I don't know.
And if you did a shitty job, would he arrest you?
Doubt it.
Yeah.
Probably just won't get paid.
Yeah. Nice. I got to ride home in the back of a cop car once before. Somebody was watching over me. It's like, he was like, what the hell is this? It was like, the officers like talking to him. And I was like, living in Fruitland at the time, so yeah. It was a horrible day for a walk. I still had that 100-ounce mug and shit. And that I needed to get rid of. I could have used it for water instead. Like, and plus it's hot as hell in the house I was in. Well, only problem was winter. And I went for a walk. And it's snow and ice. Freaking in my pajamas. And then an officer pulled up. I thought he was just going to go through. And he pulled me over by walking. And he goes, Mister, you know this road's dangerous when it's on ice. I go, yeah, I know. But there's hardly any walkway right now. So he goes, can I search you? Can I ID you? I give him my ID. I give him my info. Back then, and then basically he pat me down and stuff like the normal officer would do. Then he goes searching my wallet, my phone, not my phone, my pocket. He goes, what's this? I go, that's my wallet that you saw me put in. He goes, ew, okay. Then he goes, are you going to be okay to walk home? I go, dude, I'm tired. So technically, I told him, hey, could you give me a ride home? He goes, where do you live? Around the corner. He goes, sure, why not? That officer was nice, and he gave me a ride home. But the guy that was my provider's dude that was watching me that day, he got scared and opened the door. It's like, oh my god, what happened? And he goes, oh no, I'm just taking this boy to this house that he lives in. Oh, he goes, that talk. He goes, yeah. He was walking in the street, so. Yep, other than that, I learned to walk the streets of Payette really carefully, especially in the ice and snow. I fucking hated walking on the sidewalks ever since. Bro.
Yep.
Yep, I hated walking. Ever since then, so other than that, that's the only story I ever had. Other than that, the housing project I did since 2011 with Crazy Larry Lexington. Larry.
Yep.
So far, I know YouTube is basically okay with this story, so I'm gonna ask you, are you okay with being in this story, Larry? So I know you were there the whole time, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, the story is I was in this housing project. It's been like 3 weeks since, ever since then. Before then, and during the third week or the second week, this guy needed my help removing a toilet, and I picked it up, no problem. It was heavy, so I put it in the trailer and helping him. Then Crazy Larry Lexington and I had a great idea. We should have helped them remove floorboards. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. I think I said that. But anyways, other than that, just then I go, hey, buddy, the guy that was working on the house inside. I go, me and my buddy Larry would like to help you remove floorboards. He goes, okay. And he grabs me his cowboy hat. He calls me a leader. I go, dude, I'm not a leader. I'm not a boss. I'm just like you. I'm a follower. And Larry looks at me. I'm a follower. And Larry looks at me, dude, like, kind of like jokingly, and he goes, yeah, come on. And I told this guy I'm not a leader and everything else. He goes, yeah, you are, dude. And I go, okay. You have anything to pull out floorboards? And I asked him. He goes, sure. And it's me and Larry. I think a sledgehammer and a freaking cold blotter. Then we start hammering away, and then for some odd reason I thought about watching Snow White. Ever since then, I've become a hard worker. I've not been lazy. And then I started lawn mowing about a year after. Since 2012, and ever since 2016, I started this YouTube channel. Yep. Kind of funny, huh? Oh, great fuzziness in my freaking YouTube video. There it goes. But other than that, just me and Crazy Larry sometimes do a collaboration on TikTok, on his TikTok channel. And sometimes he does more Disney related videos on there if I help him out. Hi, Larry.
Yep.
He does a lot more traveling than I ever do. I sometimes want to stay the hell home. And if there was a nerd con, I'd go join it. What do you think, Larry? all these nerd conventions and cons I would go for. That dude's having problems with his leaf blower. Yeah. I can imagine having problems with my leaf blower, but the battery powerful. But I don't have no issues with it just yet. Yeah, other than that, just I like to tell stories. Oh, and about another story. I know Larry's comfortable of hearing this too, so about last year I was going around looking for work, and normally I just come across this house being remodeled. And basically, what I seen was a bunch of trash and stuff. And I asked him, "Hey, can I help you work and clean up this mess?" And he goes, "Sure. What's your name, young man?" I go, "My name, I'm not going to say it fully because basically I'm going to protect my own identity. Christopher. Then, most of you guys know me on YouTube or TikTok as Crazy Magic Hawkman, but this is not it. And also, I said my last name is Hawk. I go, he goes, hey dude, I got some work for you, man. How about you stop by here Monday morning and help me clean up this garbage? I go, sweet. I go, that is sweet, man. And not to say any bosses' names for a while, so yeah. For to protect his privacy and his name, I'm going to change his name to Way. Like W-A-Y. And also, and he also had a coworker. And also, he instantly, told me what to do in a nicer way. And also, he did pay me for the work, and I did all the work, and I helped clean up the trash, the garbage, the mess, that all that can fit on his trailer times by twice. And after I got out of there around 2:30, actually around 1:30 or 2:30, I can't remember what time. I was dog tired for that day. He paid me and on the job site through Cash App. And I went to work on my yard, except for I was feeling a twinge of back pain that day. It's like, what the hell? Then all of a sudden, my neighbor at the time, shout out to my former neighbors on North 7th Street, asked me if, where's your bike? I go, I left it at home. I was like tired, and she goes, oh, hey, I got a job for you. Part of the story is also I got another house cleanup job. Yay. She also made me mow her yard as well, which is awesome. But also, She goes, when, when, when would you like to be here at my house? I go, like 10 o'clock ish in the morning. So I called that morning off of Rise, both Monday morning and also, um, which is I worked on that Monday and that Tuesday also. So, yeah, I kind of cleaned up both properties with ease and everything else. Um, then after that, I felt more twinge of back pain. I didn't realize I have a giant sized knot the size of Texas on my back. That, which is true, Larry. I had a giant sized knot in my back. Which I still have. I still take muscle relaxers for it. Huh, Larry?
Yeah.
Yeah. Larry goes, why don't you just take a hot shower? I'm like, dude, it's like a freaking 100 degrees outside. It was hot that day, Larry. It was hot. Cloudy but hot, bro. And I was like telling him that, so while resting on my bed or my couch at the time. And at the moment that my uncle had to go to, I think, Pendleton just to pick up a recliner.
I think it's your turn to take a shower, man.
Really, huh?
Yep.
Cool. So it's your turn to take a shower?
It's Clay's turn.
Clay's turn? Okay. Oh, sorry. And I go...
Shower, man.
Then I go, dude, I gotta go see a doctor. Next thing you know, I called my friend. I had to cancel Wednesday afternoon. Not Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday Wednesday morning throughout Wednesday afternoon. I had to call out Rise. I'm like, dude, I'm in so much pain right now from too much freaking work and all this other shit. Then I go, I'm going to the doctor, so I told my dad and my sister at the time that I need to go to the doctor, dude. Right now, urgent care is the best thing I can ever do. And next thing you know, I went to a walk-in clinic with my ride, and I'm like having back problems, doctor. He goes, what's your pain level? 23.5, you idiot. The doctor was being such an idiot. And I said, I didn't call him that, but I was just thinking that he'd be basically an idiot. I'm like, I'm severely pain and stuff, so he starts feeling around. He goes, yep, that's a knot, dude. I'm like, no shit. I'm like literally tired of this guy. It's like feeling around for a knot, which is, there was a knot. It's like right there between my ribs, which is the back of my ribs, and my freaking lower back. It's like hard to touch. It's like so much pain I was doing in, dude. And I'm like, is there any way to get rid of it? He goes, yes, there's probably some. I'm like, dude, I'm up for anything, muscle relaxers or anything, dude. Right now, I'm just tired of this BS, huh? Then he prescribed me it, and then I go, yeah, thank you, doc. Then I called my ride. Wasn't Whitetail or Sprinter at the time, so it was one of my friends that gave me a ride. And I'm like, dude, I'm kind of hungry, so let's go for breakfast at Jack in the Box. He goes, sure. What can I do? I go, I guess I'll let you have one food thing. He goes, sure, okay. And all of a sudden, my friend had breakfast burritos. And all of a sudden, I got home, got a random text message from Albertsons Pharmacy. Shout out to them, they're nice. Then I went on my bike ride, my back was starting to feel better.
That's sweet.
But anyways, yeah, it kind of sucks. Throughout the whole 3 days, I was pain and suffering and shit. Yeah. That happened last year. It's like, oh my God, why did this happen to me? And I was almost 40 at the time. Huh, Larry? I was almost 40 at the time when that happened. Huh, Larry?
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm like calling Larry. It's like, dude, I'm not fucking feeling good about this damn pain. And this medicine kicks in and all this other stuff that I still take as of today. But other than that, I still call Larry. And every time I sneeze, I hurt myself. Which is true, huh, Larry? Sometimes I sneeze and hurt my ribs or my back or any of muscle bound shit that I have to do. Huh, Larry?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. Don't you hate it when your back hurts, Larry? And you would have to stretch it out, or that knot I cannot stretch out, dude. I'm like suffering. I have to take drugs and let it fight crime. Mask it. Put a mask over its head. Put a cape and make it fight crime. Batman style. Huh, Larry?
Yep.
Yep. Other than that, I've been working and stuff, so yep. Then again, sorry, Tyler, dude. Shout outs to you, man. Then no freaking video game today, so, or Magic Arena. Anyways, what do you think, Larry? Should we sign on out of here? Motherfucker, that hurt. I coughed and I hurt myself. So what do you think? Sign on out of here?
Very good.
Alright. Laters. Back.